The concept basically came from, did a lot of research into the Arctic and Antarctic expeditions, and I wanted to sort of create something that was non-functional, so something where maybe it restricted the explorers instead of aiding them, or it would expose you to the cold instead of keeping you warm. So really backwards things like that. And I looked at the artwork of Matthew Barney and Lucy Orta, sort of inspired those shapes. It's all very textural. I do knitwear, so it's quite, textiles are really important to me. So I worked a lot with embroidery, and then I wanted to look at fabric manipulation as well. So lots of like gathering, big volume, things like that. And then the furs, I love the furs. But yeah, I also looked at sort of deconstructing things and seeing I could put them back together, because I think that's a really great way to sort of upcycle and keep things new. A lot of it sort of comes from where I grew up. I'm from Vancouver in Canada, and I'm used to I grew up skiing and in the woods and in the mountains and stuff, and lately I find I'm drawing a lot from that because I think I'm missing home, and that nostalgia sort of really influences what I'm creating. For this last collection I looked a lot at ski gear and sort of explorer gear, so that was something that I grew up with, which is kind of cool. We had the idea, well, I kind of came up with a rough idea for it in July, so it was a long time ago, but then I sort of brought it to Rhiannon and we started working on a concept, but we're really collaborating something that we like to focus on, so we basically started involving more people, and it grew to the point where it's at now, which is, we're quite happy with it, but it's just been so helpful being able to have the range of creatives in London to collaborate with. It's really good. I think there's this stigma between CSM and LCF that needs to be addressed, because some of my best friends go to LCF and we just work so well together. Especially through this process, I found it's so good to have a range of styles. And I think sometimes you can get categorized into, oh, that looks like a CSM thing or that's an LCF thing. But I think the best work really comes from putting those two things together and kind of going beyond what's been set out for you.